Hey everyone, this is Crystal. I'm here with your October 10th, 2019 daily tarot reading. In this reading, I'll be picking up on the overall energy of the day. Please excuse my voice. I am a bit dry. I've caught a bit of a cold, so my voice will probably be a little off. But either way it goes, the reading is still appropriate for the day. So we have the High Priestess, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Okay, so first off, 1010 is definitely all about the overall portal energy. I'm not going to get too in depth into that, but whenever we have these portals, meaning that times within the universe, within the energy, to where we can manifest things, to where we can make extreme transitions within our lives. This one will be a personal transition. When you break down the number 10, it equals the number 1, which is all about the self, which I think also ties into that full moon that we'll have on Sunday, which I'll try my best to get a video up about that also. But this is really asking for self-evaluation today. It's asking for whatever that you need. Go ahead and put it out there. Of course, some of us do this every day, but really, really set your intentions today because it'll have a lot of power behind it. And feel free to look into the energy of the portal 1010. But besides that, let's get into the message. We have the High Priestess, like I said, which is this energy of the subconscious and the unknown. She's the keeper of all the secrets. So whenever the High Priestess shows her presence, yes, it awakens this divine wisdom within us, this all-knowing, trusting your gut, going with what your intuition is telling you, which I think is the best guidance you can have. Tarot is great. Astrology is great, but nothing compares to your own intuitive nature that a lot of us try to silence. And it can be hard sometimes because with this energy, we have the High Priestess and the Devil, both ruling the subconscious, but in two total different ways. This is more of the, and I hate to make things so black and white, but this is more of the positive subconscious energy that manifests what it is that we want. Let's not forget the subconscious is good because it also helps us. It's like they say, our reality is 5% of the subconscious mind, not our conscious mind, what we consciously think of. So once you get control over that subconscious mind, you are really a force to be reckoned with. And that's what the High Priestess is about. This is also protection from our ancestors, from our those of you who have grandmothers who have passed on. This will be a great day to ask for their assistance if you need it. They will show their presence in some way. Whether it's making a miracle happen or whether it's protecting you or giving you that intuition to go left instead of right. It's always a very positive energy with the High Priestess. Now, she is the keeper of all secrets. So don't be surprised if something comes out, something is discovered, something that was hidden is brought to the surface. It happens a lot of the times when her energy shows her presence. So please keep that in mind. Now, the next card we have is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a new idea, not so much idea, a new passion found within you. This can be a business proposal you write up. This can be a newfound self-expression. Once again, getting back to that 1010 energy, finding a new part of you. You know how sometimes we say, I had to get back to myself. And sometimes that can deal with feeling like you lost yourself in a relationship or in an abusive relationship or a addiction that you've had in some way. So the Ace of Rods is always really positive. And I feel like it gives us that fresh start if you need it, that jolt of energy to push forward with whatever it is that you need to get done. Keep in mind, you all try to wrap it up. We have that pre-phase of the Mercury retrograde, which is a time to where, no, we don't have to freak out, but it makes communication wonky. It makes us tested when it comes to wanting to start new things, or we feel like our hand is forced, like to do things and to start things and to, make all these huge life-changing decisions when in reality it's just an evaluation period. So that pre-phase, which is like the I guess you could say the skin prep or, you know, like the prepping period before the Mercury retrograde starts tomorrow. Or I'm sorry, is it the 10th? Yes, it actually, I'm so sorry. It starts today. It starts the 10th. So whatever you got to get done, do it today. You know, like gather your information. Of course, moving forward throughout the end of October and November will be great periods to revise our life and look at what works and what hasn't worked. And I love the retrograde season for that. But when it comes to trying all these new things and communication can be wonky, your words can be misconstrued. So to me, this energy is like, here you go. This is my help. This is my gift from God telling you, do whatever your soul tells you to do today, because you will benefit from it and it will prep you for this pre-Mercury retrograde season we're walking into. The retrograde actually doesn't start until October 31st. Okay. So regardless, the Ace of Wands is always a very, very positive energy. Sometimes we need that reset, and today we're definitely getting it. Now, the last card we have is the Devil. Okay, so of course this is a very heavy energy. It's Saturn. It deals with work, hard work. It could even deal with Saturn rules like your bones, your teeth, all of the like I guess arthritis too, I guess would kind of fall under Capricorn. So whenever this energy is present, you might notice your bones a little bit more achy. You might notice that you're kind of more hard on yourself, or you're like work, 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 no play. But and also, like I said, it seems very subconscious to me today. It feels more so like, you know, we can think one thing is we get a pimple and we go to the extreme thinking it's skin cancer, you know, like those are the extremes of the subconscious, you know. So this is saying take advantage of this positive energy you have, the High Priestess and the Ace of Rods. You working with the subconscious in a positive way, resetting something in your life that has held you back. Don't allow the devil energy to keep you captive to old belief systems. You are, seriously, if you're still in the process of playing these games with, you know, talking down to yourself and not believing in the process. That's another thing when it comes to subconscious work and manifestation and prayers and spells and whatever it is that you do spiritually speaking. Once it is cast it, once you send that prayer off to God, once you write that spell, once you do whatever it is that you do to make whatever it is that you need to happen, you don't keep checking in on God or checking in on the universe or, oh God, I wonder if it'll happen. I mean, that doubt you're putting out will water your prayer down. It will water your any type of spiritual work that you do down. It is very, very important to put it out there and trust that it's coming back because you did the work. So just watch it, because we can be tested today to go back to a toxic relationship, to go back to an addiction, to go back to an old way of thinking. But it's up to you to remember this newfound energy that has helped guide you all this year, so that it can inspire you today and keep you away from those old habits that have not helped you in the past. If it's not helping, it's hurting. If it is not causing you freedom, it's causing you bondage. You have to decide, do you want to be free or do you want to be stuck in bondage? Okay, because you'll have the option today. You all take care of yourself. This will be a time to where really, you know, you want to beef up spiritually, put your protection over you. If you have any black tourmaline or any type of protective stones, you're going to want to use those. Because with the energy that we have now, you're really, your subconscious will be in overdrive. It's a beautiful time to look into spiritual practices. I was looking into a lot of whenever the moon is in Pisces, and I know a lot of you all don't follow the transits of the moon. I like to, because it helps our moon. The moon, wherever the moon changes each day or two or three, it shows you what the emotional state of the world is at that moment. So I always like to, of course, follow my intuition. But it's funny when I look into the astrology and I see, oh, the moon is in Pisces, and all I've been wanting to do is be more laid back and take care of myself, chill, sleep a little more, meditate more. Even yesterday I found myself looking into like the Native American culture, and I just almost found myself crying how deep it was and how peaceful their energy was. And it was just a video on lemongrass. The man was taking these people through the fields of the land and showing them different medicines within the land, you know, lemongrass and cedar wood, and teaching about how you give an offering of tobacco to the earth before you pick and take. And it was just so beautiful. And it's moments like that that I feel like we really don't appreciate enough. So look into your spirituality today. Get into your prayers. If you're religious, connect with God in some way. It'll really help you, and you'll find yourself getting a lot of spiritual downloads from outside of you. Where I feel like you can go wrong is if like I said, you allow this energy of darkness, and nothing is wrong with dark energy. It's just when you don't find the purity within the darkness. You have to find the purity within the darkness and not get caught up in the negativity. Okay. So I hope this helped in some way, you all. If you ever need to get a private reading with me, you can do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow.